The question is, authenticity has its stripes. So, how do I deal with losing people as I continue to remain true to myself and grow throughout this process? Yeah, so really great question. And the question is having to do around having authenticity when it comes to having connections and relationships within your environment, and what it's like when you grow as a person in a spiritual practice, I would say. Anything along the lines of expressing yourself authentically and growing into being somebody who authentically speaks, has authenticity speak in their relationships, in their life, means you are being true to yourself and everyone else, all while living the process, which means you have new shapes and forms of the alignment in which you attract certain people into your life. And this question is like, I'm having trouble with connecting with new people in my environment, and I'm having trouble letting go, right? And the reality is, look, if you want to drastically change your life, like 100-fold, within one decision that you can make, if you're spending time around people who are intimately involved in your life, meaning you spend the most time with them and you're trying to get a connection of having them see into you, hear you, feel you, and deeply understand you. In other words, into me see in intimacy, then, and those people aren't giving you that, as you grow as a character and evolve as a person and be a greater version of your authentic self, you're going to start looking for more of that authenticity or that depth within your relationships, rather than dealing with the highly available surface level mentality that most people have. So you're actually looking within something that you perceive to be scarce, right? There's a lack of resources in being able to find people who are going to express as their true versions of themselves. So you need to start changing your energy to, there is this abundance, and as I am becoming a more aligned person, or a more true person, or a more real person, or a more authentic person, I am looking to receive other people in my life who are authentic as well. And so long as you're in the process of being grateful for the experience that you're currently having and feeling authentic yourself, and you are looking out to the world, you are going to get a reflection of that as well, right? But that also means you're going to have to let go of all of the things that are and are not within your control, which means people will come up against you who do not have the same opinions as you. You will have changed face, so they will change face, or they will present their real true colors. And you will have to deal with the complexities of, oh, this person doesn't like how I am now because they don't recognize who I am now. I have undergone the mission of changing myself one tiny increment at a time by confronting myself in a way that I am self-compassionate, to acknowledge the things that I don't want in my life anymore and to do the things that I do want. And I have changed and transformed and challenged myself to be a better person, to be a truer person to myself and my soul and my role, and my entire being here wants to connect with people who do the same, right? So you're looking for that, and other people want you to be your past self, but your past self can't be anymore, right? You are a new version of yourself within authentic health, within authentic transparency. And in order to be transparent and real, you have to be empathetic to other people as well. And you have to have compassion for them as well, because they're at a certain place and they belong in your life within a certain place. So the way that you change your life drastically, is to cut out the negative people, cut out the negative self-talk, cut out the relationships in the environment that you're experiencing, and add something that's positive. Displace it, right? Just like how you're displacing those things that you really don't like in your life, that don't serve you, that you perceive to be negative, that are hurting you, and your authentic version of yourself. You displace it and you add in a new activity, a new relationship, a new resource, something somewhere where it's going to represent a positive trait or transformation of behavior so that you can get new results in your life, right? You change your thoughts, you change your life, change your state, change your story, change your strategies you take. It's gonna be your glory, right? So my challenge to you is to literally cut out one person who is giving a lot of negative talk, who is a negative influence, who has negative energy in your life, because you don't need that negative self-talk as a reflection, an emotional reflection within yourself. and to displace them with somebody who you want within your inner circle, who you want to constantly be around. You know, that person that's always happy, who's always excited and enthusiastic, and you don't ever see them. They're like the friend of your friend, whom you only see like a few times a year, but when they come around, you know, they always have a happy face on. They're just like, woohoo, joy is my pride. Well, go and talk to that person and get them into your circle. Literally have a conversation and surround yourself with people whom you want to be around you, whom you want to be around. And it's just a matter of, you know, adding more positivity within your relationships, looking for the positive good within other people rather than the negative, and choosing to be the greater, more authentic and aligned positive version of yourself, and falling in love with the process of that so that you can manifest the abundance of the greater version of what it is you are currently experiencing. Okay? Thanks for the question. It was lovely. Continue being well and keep taking care of the world. Okay? I love you.